Alright, I got old Smokey Joe here. A little red ruby. It's been raining all night, all morning. I've been trying to pick a time when it looked like it's gonna let up a little bit, but it ain't. It ain't lit up none in these mountains. Hardly. And it's been coming down in sheets and in the fog. It's letting up a little right now, so I don't know if I've caught a good period or not, but it's not an ideal day to run, but we're gonna get out and get a little exercise. I used to run all the time in the rain when I was younger with dogs. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna try to do a little video and probably won't last long. It's coming down pretty good at times. It's like it comes in sheets. I'm gonna take one right here on this corner. They should be able to get a jump pretty quick right here. This phone screen looks, there it looks better. Had something on the cover. It's already getting wet. Hunt them up. Hunt them up. Hunt them up, Ruby. Where's that rabbit at? Hunt them up. Look in here, Smokey. Smokey, look in there. Look in here. There she is. I was looking for Ruby. I got this hood on. Covers my ears and side of my head, and I can't see what's going on. Hunt them up. Hunt them up, Ruby. Where's that rabbit at? My hearing's bad, and I covered my ears. Did they go up in the ponds? Oh, there they are on the creek bank. I can hear the callers, but it sounds like to me it's coming from behind me. Look in here. Look in here. Look in here. Get in here. Hunt them up. Smokey and Ruby's doing real good. They're gonna be real good rabbit dogs one day. They're pretty good pups now. They got good hunt. They're not afraid to work the briars. They're almost solid muscle. You can really see it in Smokey in that white. He got a lot of muscle tone. He's built up good. Should be a rabbit somewhere. Hunt them up, girl. Where's that rabbit at? Where's that rabbit at? Hunt them up. Look in there. Ain't gonna be no scent. You gotta look around. Look around, Smoke. I don't know what the rabbits will do. Stay up. There he goes. Going right up. That rabbit had come out from back here because they was hitting it right there in that opening. But it come out of these bars right here. But oh, Smokey's a smelling her good. First jump. About 11:30, I guess. Phone's done soaking wet. I'm gonna try to point it this way. Maybe I can shed some of the rain off of it. I wish I'd have thought and got me an umbrella. That's what I needed. I didn't even think about it. Sound like they're already coming back. Well, maybe not. No. Turn sideways up there on top. Or they ain't on top, but they're 2/3 the way up, probably. Sounding good. They ain't had a check yet. They're out of hearing on this hill, but I don't know what the rabbit will do. I don't even. I can hear it echoing. There's so far it's echoing to my right over here on this hill over here. Pouring it to us. They ain't checked up yet. Here they come. Took the rabbit up to about 240. About one. They brought him back to 125. Sounds like he's been zigzagging up there. I used to have some good running in the rain. I've run in the rain, but I ain't really done a whole lot of it. But I used to. When I was young, I didn't work. I done masonry work, and biggest part of the time my days off was when it was raining. I'd go home, load the dogs up, take off. Rabbit may see me standing down here as it comes off that hill. It bothers some of them it don't, some of them. They've checked up. Sounds like her. Something's going on. He's different. Really got it. Sky's getting lighter. Maybe it's a good sign. Sound like it coming, but the rain got harder. I had to turn away from it. They just got louder, so they're at 190. I can hear them good now, but they're still at 150. So. Sounds like that rabbit's good and wet. They've had one small chick up there. Took it from way over here to back over here on the right. Yeah, 175. Rabbit don't act like he's coming back no time soon. Well, seems like they're pulling it to it, boy. This is a dream day for old Smokey. He's just smelling the rabbit good. He's getting to run it just as hard as he wants to. Well, I'm gonna cut her off for a minute or two. They checked up, I believe. There they are. Might wait a second. They're back at 1:30. We might catch a rabbit right here. $80 yards. $55 yards. I still didn't see the rabbit. Seen several birds. Checked up at 100. They're doing good. They just a couple small chicks. I'm gonna cut the phone off. Maybe. I was hoping they was gonna lighten up a little bit. Sky kind of got lighter, but the rain got harder. I'll cut it back on. I see the rabbit. Dog's head back. They still pointing to the rabbit and they had their longest check up there a minute ago when I cut the phone off. It's probably been off for 10 minutes or so, but we're back at around 180, 175. They had a check for maybe 2 minutes, maybe at the most. I doubt it was even 2 minutes, probably around a minute. I should have timed it. Back to 128. I don't think the rabbit's gonna come back. I've been putting off walking up that hill, but you can't see nothing in them Christmas trees anyway. When you get to where it's flat, all you look at's trees. $150. I may sneak up here and see what's going on. Just because we ain't getting no action. Staying down here suits me just fine. See what we can get on video. Probably nothing. Like if you got up on that hill, you might have an advantage point to look back this way where you might could see something. $130, I'm gonna cut it off till I get up there and calm down a little bit. At least let me breathe. should have come up here to start with, I guess. I could probably get back up here on this mountain on one of these rocks right here. Might could get a little bit of video. Rabbit probably seen me. It's probably gonna go off now. I got my Dan's bear-proof hunting jacket on. It's got that orange on it. I tend to shy away from orange a lot of times. Some yards. I can barely hear them now. That's my luck. They're down there at the creek now, where I just walked up from. Probably got him in them bears. So, I've got him back out of the bears now. He's coming out of the tree. Get up here on top of this hill and it peppers you a little harder. Trying to shield the phone a little bit. I don't know if I've got the dogs in. They've just split off. Smokey's coming right here. There goes a rabbit. He's got one rabbit going this way. Ruby's she's going up towards that rock. She's coming back to him now. I liked it then off that hill. A little better. this rabbit will go. I'm gonna ease up here on this rock. But for the wind, this will be good. Might see a little right here. No shortage of holes. I'm gonna cut it off. The rain's peppering pretty good now. Good girl. They put that rabbit up there in the hole in one of them rocks. I think on top right there. They checked up and never picked it up again after I cut the phone off. And Smokey's got a trainer on, so I toned him and just so he'd listen to me as we come off the hill. And I brought him off of that big hill over there. We're gonna go down through here and maybe jump one more and let him run one more. I don't know if these rabbits here will stay up like they did in them Christmas trees, but we'll find out. They've done had about almost a good solid hour running, I guess. Good exercise for them. Good exercise. He's looking. There goes a rabbit. Yep, through the yard. Ruby seen it. She must have looked over. I'd rather jump in the holler over here. There comes, no, it's a bird. There goes the rabbit. Rabbit. Rabbit come all the way across down there where they're at. Went into that thick swamp grass. I don't know if the phone's focusing or not. They are feeling it in the wind, so, or telling where this rabbit will go. There he comes. He better go somewhere. run through that fence there. It might help him. Against that yard fence. Ruby made it through. Ruby's got the rabbit. I don't know what. I don't know what Smokey just done. He must have got through before Ruby did. Rabbit maybe went under that porch. Front porch of that house. I had one do that one day. Smokey never did reopen. Thought he was still hung up on the fence, but he must have got through right there wherever they's at. Ruby cut and went down the fence and then went through. He's still at 56 yards there, just right there in front of the house. As they come back towards the corner of the fence. I bet that rabbit said piss on that. Went under that house. He wasn't cutting him no slack. That's for sure. All these distances on this cell phone, to me, looks smaller than what it actually is. Alright, I believe I'll call him. I don't think you're picking the rabbit up. I believe it went under that house. Alright, they put that rabbit in the dry around there, so he'll be alright. He won't be getting wet for a while. We can see if I can rescue another one here and get it in the dry somewhere. Come on. Smokey. Right here, right here, right here. Let's jump this one on camera. Nothing better than watching them jump a rabbit out of the briar. I love to watch the dog work. It's good and as much really than running the rabbits, but everybody probably wants to see them running a rabbit on a video. But I love to watch the dog work. How's he working when he ain't on the rabbit? Utilizing hunting the briars. What's he doing? Getting hot. Didn't figure it would take long. Never does. Jump back in them briars on him, I believe. Get him out there. Let him up. Oh, he done crossed the creek. There it goes up the hill. They're just lucky. Well, he is just lucky Smokey overrun it there for a second. That rabbit run up there next to that rock and just stood there. There it goes. Going up towards them briars on top of that hill now. Trying to look, see if I had any rain on the viewfinder of the camera. Oh Lord. I believe Ruby pushed that thing out on Smokey up there and he took it off that hill. Mortally flying. I couldn't see him, but I could hear him going off that hill like a freight. Hear it echoing. They might be gonna put that rabbit in the dry too. On them, they gotta go somewhere. They end up in that holler over again where they was at yesterday. That's where they're at. They're plumb over next to the creek down in there. You can see my tracks from yesterday. Right now they're on this end of it right there. Yesterday when I went over there, they was about 100 and so yards further than that. I barely can hear them every now and then. I don't know if they had a small check there or not, but it's running in a straight line. It didn't look like it. I've got a rain hood on and 2 bad ears. Looks like he's made a circle over in the briars. He may not be coming back. I don't know if they're quite possibly into their second breeding cycle. Rabbits, they breed in February. That's what they have litter every 30 days or so. So many days, I ain't sure. Yeah, they're probably into their next breeding cycle, because that rabbit left out of here yesterday and went plumb over and never come back, like he was a male rabbit running around hunting females. Buck rabbit hunting a doe rabbit. I'll probably end up having to go over there. I ain't going to start with, but see what they do. They got over here yesterday, started jumping rabbits. I finally had to pull them rabbits just making small circles over there. Several briars there on the side of that hill, and they'd cross the fence and go up in the field and then come back down, go through the fence, go through the briars, and make a few little loops, come back up and cross the fence. They'd done that for an hour or so. I finally pulled the dogs and brought them back over here, and we run out of battery on the phone, and then a little while longer than we come home. I'm gonna pause the thing and used to video the raindrops. They're making a small circle in them briars now, but I can't hear them running. You might can hear them on the video, I don't know. If I took his hood off, I might hear them. Anyway.